Hey there, and thank you for joining me on the Retro Game Couch. I wasn't planning on doing a video tonight. I was just playing some Descent on my new DOS machine. This is a new build, a video coming on it really soon. But I find the game really hard to control with just the keyboard, and that is how I played it back in the day. So I installed a mouse, and it's still really difficult to control the ship. So it's probably my aging brain that can't cope with this. So I went into my storage looking for a joystick, and I found the Gravis PC Pro Joystick, and it's even still sealed. And then I thought to myself, if I'm going to unseal this and unbox it, I want you to be there with me. So we're gonna unbox the Gravis joystick and see if it works in Descent. So let's go. It's a joystick from 1997, and I never owned a joystick in my DOS days, not in my Windows days either. I was more of a keyboard guy. 5 power buttons, built-in throttle, long-lasting, rugged construction. You don't have to be a pro to use the Gravis PC Pro, but you'll play like one. Smells so plasticky, so new. So this comes out. Installation guide, well, it can't be difficult. And there she is. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought. That's what. If we take a closer look at the joystick, it has a nice wide base, which makes it really stable. And the rubber feet really grip well, so that's really nice. It has 2 fire buttons on top. It has a trigger on the front, and it has 2 programmable buttons on the sides, which you can program with these wheels. You can set it to button 3 and 4 or button 1 and 2, whatever you want. And this is the throttle control. You're supposed to turn it all the way towards you, and then in games use it to throttle. And this big wheel on both sides lets you set the stiffness of the joystick. So if we turn it all the way this way, then it's really loose, and then you can select the appropriate stiffness. And of course it has a 15-pin connector to hook it up to a game port. So let's do that now and play some Descent. Options, controls, joystick. No joystick detected. I plugged in the joystick after starting Descent, so maybe it detects it now. Controls, joystick, no joystick detected. Okay, so Descent isn't detecting my joystick, so I'm beginning to wonder, have I disabled the game port on my Sound Blaster Pro 2? So I'm gonna whip it out and see if that's the case. You see this little jumper that says Y enabled? Well, it's disabled, so that's the joystick port enabled. Okay, I have everything set up as I want to. If we go to controls, it's set to joystick, and if we say customize above, then I have primary and secondary set to 1 and 2. The trigger is also button 1, by the way. And I have button 3 and 4 set to accelerate and reverse. And this is of course the pitch and the turn. Let's see if this is any better than with the keyboard, because that was the goal. Yeah, a bit stiffer. Yeah, okay. This way. Yeah, this is. Ooh. This is of course a lot more intuitive than pressing keys on a keyboard. Oh, these are hostages I need to free, right? Yeah, okay. But yeah, this totally works. Playing Descent with the Gravis PC Pro joystick. Let's try one more game. How about some terminal velocity? I've already set it up to use the joystick. Retro game couch. Retro game couch. Whatever. Just go. This is accelerate, right? Yes. No, you're not getting away. This is too much fun. This is just too much fun. No. And no. I know that it's set to beginner or whatever. But this is just tons of fun. These are movements you could never make with just a keyboard or a mouse. You just have so much control and it's so direct. I wish I had this as a kid. I would have loved this. This is even cooler than Descent. Man, this is awesome. You're going down. So this was a closer look at the Gravis PC Pro Joystick, an unboxing of a new old stock Gravis joystick. And it was my first experience with a joystick in DOS. And I love it so much that this is now a permanent peripheral for my DOS setup. I'm gonna play some more Terminal Velocity because that was just too much fun. And for now, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out the channel a lot. Thank you to all my patrons. You guys rule, and girls, of course. And I hope to see you next time on the Retro Game Couch.